And my camera just randomly turned off on me. I don't know why. It's the second time this happened. I think it happened yesterday too, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, it's 1:30. I actually had a vlog that I was gonna put up before this, and it was just like me in the car talking before I took Noah into his doctor's appointment because he had his 15-month checkup, and it was just like a car vlog before I went in. But I was just talking about like random stuff. I was talking about like the whole quarantine thing and things being closed and how I feel like I don't even know. Some days I feel like everyone is over it here. Like I feel like pretty much everyone is over it and we just like want things to go back to normal or whatever normal is going to look like. We're just ready for things to open and people to go back to work and we'll wear our mask and we'll wait in lines and stuff like that. We just want everything to be open. So some days I feel like people are just gonna like revolt and just like open their stores up anyway, and then other days I just feel like no one's gonna do anything and we're just gonna sit here and do nothing and keep waiting. So I don't know, it's getting a little bit frustrating, especially, I don't know, here in New Jersey, we're like the second worst state, I think, next to New York. And then now they're talking about what's going to happen in September with school, like is school going to open? But yeah, with school in September, some people are saying like they don't even know if school is going to open in September or what it's going to look like, or there's been talk about like the kids going on separate days, like splitting it, like 50% go on these 2 days a week, the other 50% go these 2 days a week, and then they have like Friday off. But it's still like the distance learning thing on the days that they're not in school, so I don't know. This whole distance learning thing, I am just over it at this point. Like, I literally told Madison to close the computer this morning, and I was just done. Like, because Chase is trying to play Play-Doh at the table. Her room is she can't go in her room right now because I'm painting in there, so everything is a disaster in there. So she can't even go in there to do work quietly, and she never wants to do that anyway. It's always like a fight to try to make her go in her room to do work. So she's at the table. Chase is trying to play Play-Doh at the table. There's like talking, obviously, because we're like living in the house, and Noah is awake and throwing dog food all over the place and just getting into everything. He learned how to open up her door, so there's that. And it was just crazy, and I was just like, I cannot do this right now. And she's like asking me for help, like all the time. Like she needs help all the time. Some things I think that she doesn't really need help with, but today I actually needed to help her because we were trying to figure something out, and I just did not have the time to do it. Like I couldn't do it. So I was just like, done. And closed it, we put it away, we didn't do anything, and when I'm done talking to you guys, I'm gonna sit down with her and try to just power through as much as we can get done in like an hour while Noah is napping, which means that I don't get to do anything else that I need to do while he's napping because I'm gonna sit down and do school with her. So this whole thing just sucks. And then like Greg and I are also thinking about what we're gonna do in September. Like if this distance learning thing keeps going into September, are we going to send her back like to do this kind of school, or are we just going to do our own homeschool kind of thing? Which at this point, sometimes I think, yeah, let's do it. Like it would be better. And you know, she's over here like giving me a thumbs up. Sometimes I feel like that would be better and easier, and we kind of do more of our own thing and not like so structured with the school and everything. And then other times I'm like, how am I even supposed to handle that? Because I can't handle this right now with the two of them at home. Like an almost 4-year-old, a 1-year-old. It's just hard. Like, I don't know. I don't know how homeschool parents do it. So if you are homeschooling and you have, say, like a 3rd grader, 4th grader, and you also have little kids, like young, let me know how that works because I don't know. I don't have the time to just sit and do school with her while I have other kids to take care of and watch at the same time. I don't know how it's supposed to work. So anyway, that is where I'm at with that. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments how you're handling distance learning, because sometimes I feel like, you know, I don't know, I feel like it's split 50-50. Like some people are having a fine time with it, and I feel like we'd be having an easier time if it was just her. But since I have like other kids who are younger, and I can't even imagine what we would do if I had also like 2 other kids in school. Oh, I thought my camera shut off, but it didn't. It just flipped. If I had like other kids in school and they all needed to do school and they all needed to be on the computer and they're all doing different things and they all need help, That would be crazy. So I sat down after when Noah was taking a nap and Chase was upstairs doing quiet time. I sat down with Madison for like an hour. It was like an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour or a little bit less, I can't remember. But we got through all her work in an hour. Like I sat down with her, we focused, we just drilled through it one thing after the other, and it wasn't so bad when we were sitting down and just doing it quietly and there were no distractions and we were focusing and I was keeping her on track and everything. I feel like I don't know, because sometimes she has gone in her room and just done an assignment. Like she's gone in her room and just done her math because, I don't know, she was determined, she wanted to do something, I forget what was going on, but she went to her room and she just did her math by herself. She didn't come out and ask a million questions. She didn't need help a million times, but other times she just like either needs help or just like wants me to help her or just wants me to help her make it easier or something. I don't know, but we got through it together and, you know, I helped her stay on track and not get distracted and just focus on her work, and we did it and it wasn't so bad. And I just feel like that's what we need to do every day. Like I need to just have an hour or like maybe an hour and a half some days to just sit here and do her work with her. But that's hard, especially when, you know, the hour and a half that I do have when Noah's napping is when I'm supposed to be doing other stuff like housework and cleaning and laundry and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I feel like I need some tips from, I don't know if anybody, like I said before, if any of you guys homeschool, let me know your tips. How do you do this when you have other kids and like just other stuff you have to get done? Like I don't have that time to sit and do school with her, but I need to have that time, I feel like. So I don't know, I gotta figure it out. But it is so hot in here. If I look sweaty, it's because I am, because it's so humid. We had, I don't know, I hope this isn't the beginning of like the humid summer, because I was enjoying our nice spring, cool, not humid days, and today is just terrible. It's so humid, it's so disgusting. We don't have any air conditioners that we can run yet. Here's Chase. We have this wall air conditioner, but it is so dirty. What are you showing? You showing your graham cracker? Yeah, your graham cracker. The filter is so dirty, just disgustingly covered in like an inch, stop, like an inch thick of just dust and a cat hair probably. So I need to clean that like really good before I can turn that on. We have this one, which is a portable air conditioner, which actually works really well. It's really nice to like air condition a room. So we have a couple of these actually. We have a living room one. We have one for your room, I think.
Yeah.
I think we have three.
Old house?
Yeah, I think we have three of them.
Yeah, I had one in the old house.
Yeah, and then we had one in the basement and one in the living room. So we have three, but anyway, before I can like hook it up, I have to make room. Like it has to go over here, I think, but I have like a table, I have a basket with a blanket, I have a big pillow. So I have to like move the couch over or something, but then we kind of run out of room over here. This has been just serving as like a makeshift side table. It's just a bin with like baby stuff in it that I don't use anymore. But I don't know. So I don't know what I have to do here. But it feels so gross, and I'm hoping that Greg's actually, he had to go to work today. Like he's not working from home, he's actually at work. So I'm hoping that he will get home soon enough to bring one of the other air conditioners upstairs in our room, because it's really humid up there and I don't want Noah to have to sleep up there when it's humid. Although he probably will sleep. I can just put a fan in there. I don't know. I'm talking too much. Bye for now. But wait, there's more. I wanted to show you guys what happened to our sink. You might have seen me post this on Instagram if you follow me, but our sink kind of fell down the other day. We got our new faucet, so let me show you that first. Don't mind my paintbrush there. I was painting Madison's room. I could show you that too. But we got our new faucet. So this is one by Delta. I think it's called Delta Sleek. And we got it on Amazon, and it's super nice. I think it looks a lot nicer than our old one. Like the color is just nicer. It's like a lighter stainless steel than the other one. But the best thing is that it goes off in any position. Like you could turn this all around, on, off. Like it doesn't have to like go back to the middle to turn off like our other one did. It just, you could turn it off anywhere. So nice. But after Greg put that in, I came over here to put addition to sink after dinner, and I noticed that the sink was like falling down. So yeah, this has, it doesn't have anything to do with installing the faucet, except for the fact that installing the faucet probably like rattled stuff under there enough to where this just fell down. Like it was probably on its last leg of holding and it just fell. Luckily, it only fell on the one side, so the other side is still held up. I just can't put dishes in the sink. I can use the sink carefully, like without splashing, but I have to like put all the dishes on the side and then like get them into the dishwasher right away because I can't like pile stuff in the sink right now. But just to show you guys, this is kind of what is holding the sink up underneath. It was like 4 of these, and these are just pieces of stone, like some kind of like granite stone, like scraps or something. Just like 4 of these. Like this one was longer. I think the other half of it is still under there. But there's like 4 of these in a row with like huge, like a huge glob of just like some kind of glue. So that's what is holding the sink up under there, or what was holding this side and what is still holding this side. So now we have to fix that, and it might be hard to do, but Greg ordered a part from Amazon and it's gonna be here tomorrow. We ordered it like a week ago, and because of how Amazon is and everything right now, it took like a week to get here. So it should be here tomorrow, fingers crossed, and then hopefully we can get that fixed. And then actually be able to fully use our sink with our new faucet. So one thing I've started doing is making myself something to eat in the crock pot that I can have for lunches during the week, because I really don't know what to eat for lunch. Like I go through the same things, and like I don't even like the things that I'm making all the time. Like I'll have tuna, which is alright, I'll have turkey sandwiches, and like I used to eat leftovers for lunch, but I haven't been making like our regular dinners because I haven't been able to do our regular grocery shopping. I hear giggling, it's okay. So anyway, right now I am making chicken for chicken tacos, and I guess chicken tacos. Basically I just make like the chicken with the salsa and the seasoning, and then I have it with rice and like a tortilla, and it's so good. Such a better lunch than the other things I mentioned. So I got my chicken, and then I just use like taco seasoning. I've used a chicken one before too, and I can't really tell the difference. So, and then I just have some salsa. So,
Mommy,
Whatty?
look.
This should be good. Hold on. So there we go. It's like a 4:15, and I'm just making this now, but gotta unload. So I'll cook it for about, actually I don't know, maybe
What? What did you drop?
my lid fell, but I don't think it made a mess. Maybe I should put it on high. Probably put it on high for like 4 hours. And if you're wondering why I don't make this for a dinner and then just make extra and have the leftovers, it's because nobody likes it. Greg doesn't like it, Chase doesn't like it, Madison doesn't like it, Noah, I don't even think I tried giving it to him, but I don't know. So I just make it for lunch for myself. We are peeling paint. This is the wall that I painted that we found out was wallpaper underneath, and Greg was gonna put new sheetrock on it, and that's a good idea and all, but it's also fun to pick it off, and Noah likes to pick it off too, so sometimes, we just come over here and pick the wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to find a spot for Noah. Here, Noah. Do that one. Pull, pull, pull. It's a good one. Nope, let him do it. Pull. Get it. Good job. Put it in the garbage. You go put it in the garbage. Good boy. Ah, pop up. Nope, leave that. Leave that. Don't take that out. No. Here, Noah. Here, look. Look at that. Feel that one. Yeah, good job. Yeah.
I brought it right here for him.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, so it's the next day now. I am making my second cup of coffee. It is 4:30. I'm about to go outside and watch Madison and Chase running the sprinkler a little bit. It's so humid out today, so disgusting. We had to put the air conditioner in the living room, which I figured that out. What is making noise over here? There's some toy over here. It keeps making noise. Anyway, the air... Stop! It's this one. Got the air conditioner set up in that corner, and then I just moved the table over here, which kind of sucks because now Noah can get to everything on the table. But I want to show you real quick Madison's room, because I started painting in there the other day, and I just want to show you the color real quick and like progress on her room. So this is what it looks like when you walk in. I pretty much have her bed in the middle of the room and then everything like crammed under her bed or just like next to it, and I have like a sheet over it that is now like a painting sheet just to protect her bed or whatever. But this is what it's looking like in here. So the border is down. If you guys remember, there was like an ugly border all around the top. So that is all down. I did all the spackling and patchwork in her room. Let me show you like all that I had to do on the windowsill. There was like a hole here, kind of caused by me because the paint was like bubbling up so bad that I just like chipped away at it, and then there was like a hole, so I had to fix that. And I basically had to like fix like her whole windowsill to make it look halfway decent, so that hopefully it will look all right after it's painted. But you can see on the walls all the spackling that I needed to do in here. It's crazy. But here is the paint color. I just did like some of the cutting in, I guess it's called, like the edges. So that is what the color is looking like. Of course, it's probably coming out a little bit different on camera, but it's like a really, really pale pink. And at first when I started painting, I was like, ah, I think it's too light. But I actually think it's gonna be really nice, especially when we do the white trim. It's gonna make it pop. And I think it'll be perfect because her room is pretty small, so I didn't want a dark color. But yeah, I did back here, like behind the door and up a little bit. So that's what I got done so far. But she really likes the color, so I'm happy about that. And we bought that color without even as much as a paint chip. We never even got a paint chip. We never even got a paint sample. We saw the color on Pinterest, and I asked her if she liked it. She said yeah. We ran out and got the paint like right before everything closed. So yeah, I'm finally making some progress on her room. I feel like I'm like is actually going now because there was so much prep work that had to be done before I could actually start painting, but now that is done, so I feel like we're on to like the easy part, and it should go pretty quickly. Like I'm hoping to get it done in the next few days as soon as it's not disgustingly humid anymore. Yeah, and she's been sleeping actually upstairs in Chase's room because I've been painting in there like at night after everyone goes to sleep. So they've been sharing a room for the past couple of days, so that's been fun. But it actually has been nice having all of them upstairs at the end of the night. Like they all go to bed upstairs. That's been nice and different. But yeah, I'm going to make the rest of this coffee and then go outside and watch them play for a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Give me a thumbs up on it if you did, and yeah, let me know how you guys are hanging in there with quarantine and all that and distance learning, and yeah, and I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye.